What is up, everyone? JD here. Hope you're all doing well today. Been a little while since I just sat behind the camera and just kind of rambled about some stuff, so I thought that would be something fun to do today. So I just want to, first and foremost, there's one thing that I've been wanting to talk a little bit about, and that is this community. I would say 90% of this community is awesome. Very warm and welcoming, very reciprocating when it comes to the excitement about this hobby and, being in this hobby and a part of this community. The most part, a lot of people out there make it worthwhile, make it very enjoyable, and have a lot of fun. The remaining 10%, because I think I said 90, forgot that fast, just kind of baffles me. It's either about drama or it's about, I wouldn't say dishonor, but I have had experience where I interacted with an individual or two, and, I thought that they were the better half of the community, started out seemingly like it was going to be very good, right? A very good experience, that I was going to make a new friend in this industry, someone that would enjoy interacting with me as much as I enjoy interacting with them. And it seems like once this person became acquaintances with bigger fish in the pond, they just kind of disappeared. And I was really surprised by that. It's surprising to me, because you would think the type of person that I am, and anyone that has followed the channel for any amount of time who knows me, they know what type of person I am. Very laid back, really easy to get along with. And, once we build up some trust, I'm pretty reliable and dependable. And, I'm even willing to share some gear and let you look at some things. But I was baffled. A couple people just fell off the face of the earth, and I never heard anything else from them again. I was just like, well, okay, I guess I was just a stepping stone, maybe, if that at all. Just to into a means. I just realized I got some oil here off of my on my TR3 there. I'm gonna wipe that down. Just a little surprising. Now, I don't want to set the tone to be negative. The other side of this is there are folks out there that are willing to send their knives in and really supportive and very happy to send things along to a guy that they've never met behind a camera, that you've only seen either in the very early videos, and I think only one knife ramble since. And I will get back in front of the camera. I'd like to get into a better setup here than being in the garage, because while I have this area, that immediate area is very nice for presentation, the rest of my garage is probably like everyone else's out there, just not not meant for an entertaining space, right? And I appreciate that. And I try to make sure, like, I communicate, I'm giving tracking numbers, I'm trying to give timetables, I'm taking extra care of people's belongings as they're sending them in. So, I appreciate that. And that side is the side that I, focus on and enjoy and am excited about. Not the 10%, but the 90%. Another part of that drama is going to be the things that we see going on with the companies that we want to support, but that are trying to take advantage of our good nature, right? We want to trust, we want to support local, and there's just companies out there that don't do business good. They take it, they're totally will seek out the big fish, try to get their name out there, because that's the fastest way, right? The channels with the larger viewers give them the most opportunity. It's smart business, but they take advantage of that. They send stuff and they say that they're doing something, and the reviewer doesn't have what they need to be able to say whether or not something is true or false, right? Whether or not their merchant or vendor or company, whatever you want to call it, is being totally honest about what it is that they're bringing forth, right? There's a little bit of trust that has to be assumed from what you're seeing. Now, I don't doubt for certain the Chinese knives are, they're made in China. They're sending you their latest product. They're doing it for free so you can review it. The quality is usually pretty good, and it's easy to make that recommendation because it's such a low price point, right? If you're on a budget knife is really easy to send out for free. You're getting your marketing, you're putting it in front of hundreds of thousands of viewers, and someone's going to like it and pick it up. If it gets a good review and it looks like a good product, they're going to pick it up. And that totally makes sense. But there's the other companies, the Hobaks and the M4 Tacticals of the world that are just not doing business in an honorable fashion. And I'm so grateful that we have folks in the industry that are able to catch that and talk to that. And I'm not looking to jump on any type of bandwagon. I just want to say I appreciate the fact that there's people out there that have the knowledge to be able to educate, because I certainly don't know that I could have picked up that growler and been able to tell. And I think it's awesome that there's folks out there that were able to say, these are all metric parts, sizes, things of that nature. I think that's great. And it's awesome to hold people's feet to the fire, because we work hard for our money and we want to support people, but we need them to be honest and transparent with us, right? So that's one of the other things that I just kind of wanted to touch on. But the last thing I wanted to talk about is just kind of a way to summarize 2022. For me, it had a lot of ups and downs, especially in my personal life. There were some bumps in the road, but there were also some great milestones, right? This channel's doing really well. I really enjoy being able to do this and talk about these products. I love interacting with other people in the community, and it's like that with anything that I've been in, right? The other thing that I really like to do, and I almost did a channel for that, I'm really into mountain biking. Like, I love mountain biking. Unfortunately, in 2022, with everything that was going on, the hours in my job and things of that nature, I did kind of slip away from that a little bit. But one of my resolutions is to get back into that, because it really feels good to get out and do the exercise, and it's a lot of fun to hit the trails and do the jumps and the berms. I mean, it's just so much fun for me, and I'm not trying to get off topic, but it is something that I'm really passionate about. But my point being is that the community is really awesome. If you stop on the side of the road, on the side of the path to stretch, grab some water, a rider will come by and be like, "You good? You okay?" They're checking on you. It's a really awesome community. And that's what I like about this community, is that side of it, right? We are all into this. It's not a competition in my eyes. To me, it's about betterment. When Jared or Stas's channel is doing well, I'm very happy for them. I feel like they're leading the charge for those of us that want to do quality reviews, that are putting the effort to have a good quality video for you to look at when we're doing these reviews, and give you a perspective, right? So I think my perspective is that I am a larger hand reviewer. Doesn't matter if you have a smaller knife. I talk about the Wee Roxy all the time. I think the Devo Knives is a medium knife. It's like a small to larger knife, but you can see how much of the knife I actually cover up when I'm holding it. So I'm almost out to the tip with my thumb because of my long hand. When I'm back on the knife behind the choil, I'm hanging off the back of the knife. So, I do have a larger hand, so I like to lend perspective for folks that are in my category. I'm a little bit more niche in that regard, but you can also take away from my review, I hope, the overall quality of the knife. And I do say, small to medium hands, this is going to be a great knife for you. I've watched reviewers where this looks like a monstrous knife in their hands, and it's really, really not. But what an awesome time to be in the industry. You have manufacturers like Devo Knives. You have manufacturers like Kung Wu Knives coming out, bringing phenomenal quality at a low price point, so that there's something for that budget tier to bridge the gap. And I've mentioned this early on in my channel, and I probably haven't said it in a while, but 50 and under is extremely budget friendly. It's budgety in the fact that it's going to be cheaper materials and blade steels that are done well, meaning that it isn't crap because I'm saying cheap. It just means that it's lower grade product usually that is done well, right? It has a good micarta, it has a good blade steel like 9CR that is going to work well for 90% of folks that are looking for a nice pocket knife but are on a budget or don't want to spend a lot of money at first. And then you have the next tier, the $50 to $100, which is going to be where Civivi falls now, and a lot of Kaisers are falling there now. But you're getting a higher grade blade steel, and the quality and the build may not necessarily be a huge leap and bound better, but it is good, right? It's still a very solid build, and you're getting a little bit better blade steel typically out of it. Or you might be getting something a little bit more interesting like a button lock or a crossbar lock. And then you have Kungwu coming in at the price of an American-made Spyderco, but instead of getting FRN or micarta and an awesome blade steel with an awesome heat treat, you're getting an awesome blade steel with an awesome heat treat from Kungwu. Kungwu is really doing some superior heat treats in this price range as well, and you're getting titanium, which is a little bit more exotic, a little bit more exciting. You're getting a little bit of the Timascus and the pop that you're getting in the pivot collar there, a little bit of color. And really good, again, you know, it is good build quality. I am not going to deny that. And then you have Hogue coming out here with $110 to $180 knives that are really fantastically built. They come with a superior edge from the factory and really good heat treat, and they listen to the community. That first batch of MagnaCut that they came out with on the Deca was too low. It was really soft, but they listened to the community, and they immediately, for the next batch, corrected that, and they're running it at 63 on MagnaCut from a production company, a small production company. That's really awesome, very exciting. Then you have ProTech, who with their MagnaCut on the Mordax reached out, and they're doing it at 63, right? They took the extra step with the MagnaCut to make sure their first batch was coming out with a 63 HRC, which is the optimal heat treat. So this thing is going to hold an edge forever. Not forever, but it's going to hold an edge for a really long time. And that is awesome. And I love to see that from manufacturers. So polar opposite of what you're experiencing from Hoback and what you're experiencing from M4 Tactical, right? Those are just some things I kind of wanted to ramble about. I'm really excited to see what 2023 brings. I really am hoping for some serious growth. I'm hoping with y'all's help, I can get to 5,000. So my goal for this year, I'm setting it out early. I'm gonna really work hard on my content, what I'm getting in, with y'all's help, from anyone that wants to send things into the channel for me to review and look at, because it is hard to fund it all myself. It is hard to get through everything, even with the funds that I have. So I appreciate that support, and thank you for everyone that has done it. I really appreciate you guys. If you enjoyed this ramble, do me a favor, leave a like. Consider subscribing if you're not already subscribed. Thank you to everyone out there that is already subscribed, has that notification bell set to all, leaving the likes and comments. I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a fantastic week. And until next time, peace.